San Diego Padres. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Diego Padres looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
opening day festivities.
San Diego.
Just about ready to roll here. Our starter in this one, number 1. A 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that third time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what they're going to do after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents players from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what she accomplished last year, she should be pretty proud of herself.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Brian Reynolds in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's too low, and now it's even 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the first. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now the Friars will get. So 2 away with nobody on. And next is the designated hitter. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. She's a major topic of conversation. The rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And, you know, just about every front office is watching her and dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization.
Now Machado up here. Check on the runner, and she just got her hand in there. Two outs. Runner on the go. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego. Top of the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit right there. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. This is Joey Bart.
You awfully quickly. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Got it! She's notched 4 strikeouts now. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here on opening day. Hit in the air left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Stays alive. First and second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Knuckler in the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that you can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Triolo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as she gets ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, number 1. Keller back to work. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Swings through that.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And O'Neal is struck out.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That one's in there, and that is strike one. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. She's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Finds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bucks go down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one is absolutely belted. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is bad, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. That one's in there. Strike one.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And down on strikes. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Man, it's almost unfair that she can just pull that knuckleball out of her pocket and throw it up there in addition to her other pitches. It's unlike anything else she throws, and because she doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout and at bat.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Drop him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for her in this one.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts.
And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now, Spencer Horwitz. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Bichette now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. The Padres leading by 5 here on opening day. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And she runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate.
Zero balls,
so that
1
was
strike.
excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
0-2 now as he swings through it. 2 down,
0-2.
nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him looking for the K. And she strikes out the side for the 5th. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the DH for the Padres. She's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. That one ripped.
Go, ball. Go, 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 go.
That's long gone. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swings through that one.
So impressive how the velo is still
ball,
there
2
even
strikes.
this deep into the outing.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a
0-1.
split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Check
the
swing,
ball.
no appeal.
That's big right there, being
1-1.
able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That's the
Oh, she
ball.
doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1.
2-1.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1. Curveball over for a called strike. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taken and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
1-2, the count.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses, and there's 1 down.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Gonzalez batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their They're fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fit. You're fit. Your outfit, you're fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old. Like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Here comes the 0-1. And ball one.
Ball.
That's off the
That
mark.
missed. That's the
Ball
ball.
2.
2-1.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's the Padres DH. She's a player who does it all. And a foul ball. The Padres up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one drilled left field. Out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Horowitz at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And that clips the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there.
0-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
There's the strike up high. And the count is 0-2. Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Triolo at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. She scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant, efficient with her pitch count. Got herself all the way to the finish line and finished what she started.
Next is the designated hitter, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is gone. She sends it out of here. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, she put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline. Throw pulls him off the bag, and she's safe. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down. It's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she...
Oviedo checks the runner, and she's back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball 4. Throw to third, and she's in there easily. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jackson Merrill will hit next. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores. And that is a big first out. 1 out, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Stepping in for San Diego, number 1. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit, and she looked
1. Middleton back to work. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And she's got a double. 4th hit of the night for her.
Now, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as she connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel.
Runner breaks for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screen.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder. Big game last night. She went 4 for 5. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters.
Muncy steps on the bag for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Will Benson. Hit in the air, right field. Under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 on, 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. That's a base hit. Well, we go bottom 6. So digging in now for San Diego, number 1. Falter back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone into the lower basket in the Western Meadow building. She'll circle the bases. Her 6th of the series. It's 3-1. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Man at second. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3. And now it's Max Muncy. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the right fielder. She's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Grabs it right up against the wall.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
Number 1. Added 1 more. So 2 down. Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Liner, base hit. Around second is Bichette. To third, tag, got it. And that is that.
Well, the big no-no right there. Even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the 3rd out.
So a man at first. And now the right fielder. Her solo homer last night made up their entire offense in that one. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if she was expecting for the pitcher to come right at her, but she got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. That's her 7th home run of the series. The Padres score first. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. Her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boone, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Will Benson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling.
Left field, way back there. And gone! Another homer. Her 8th of this series, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. She just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how she saw that pitch. Maybe she didn't, but she got a home run out of it.
And a foul ball. Arise leads off first with 1 away. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
3-0 down. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases all loaded up. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. That's to third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's an 8-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Out to center. Cruz heads towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. They get a man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Hit to right, and that should do it. She's got it. Ball game. The Padres take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Number 1 really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Number 1, riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. She's homered in 4 straight games.
She is managing to find pitches that she can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's...
And next is the designated hitter. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
That one ripped.
Get out of here.
To the warning track, makes the catch. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 1. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. A laser to left. Her 9th homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if she goes a game or two without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Nice hit, nice hit.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. That she greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off for third in the dirt, and she steals third without a throw. Liner, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Out of line, out towards center. Young hauls it in, and there's one away. So they're all loaded up.
Now batting, number 1.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. A second scores as well. Here comes Bogarts around third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Number 1 had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one.
One out, runner at second. So here's the Padres DH. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. She sends it out of here. Her second home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
That was quite the home run, Siggy. Cast 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Rolled over to third. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gonna count 1-2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Orioles held in check there, and they're down 2-0. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
And right back to the mound. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Taylor Ward. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 0-2
No
now.
ball. 2 strike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing here this half. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, number 1. Gray back to work. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and her second hit. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here comes Manny Machado. Runner breaks for third. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. One down. Runner at third. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. The other way. Fires over to Hoskins. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Fry.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Fry, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
0-2.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jordan Westburg, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Just off the inside edge. Stays alive. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Heston Kjerstad at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. Swings through it for the K. And she strikes out the side this time around for the O's. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Young swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9.
Back here in Baltimore, now it's the DH, number 1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, she's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag her out. And here is Hoskins. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
1 and 2.
On the ground, out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Adley Rutschman.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, bases empty. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Not going their way. It's 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, David Fry. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boone. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kerstead stands in now and watches strike 1. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So she's perfect through 6. Now the DH for the Padres. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. And she's into third. Have a game. That's her 4th hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. No balls,
No
two
ball,
strikes.
2 strikes.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Henderson up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes. And the Orioles set down in order. The perfection continues. 21 straight. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who is your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
Catcher, number 35, Adley.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Ward in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Orioles. And now the DH. Just a single short of the cycle.
Get down.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's what she needed. She has done it. What a performance at the plate.
She's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Now snap throw to first, and she's back in safely. The Padres up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Runner takes off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. So bottom of the 9th, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, David Fry. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Fought off foul.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Westberg in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swung on, and it's a base hit. And that puts an end to the perfect game here in the 9th.
8 1/3 no-hit innings and just 2 outs from glory. Finally gives up that first hit. It's kind of tough to see, but it's been a pleasure watching her do her thing in this one.
Has room, and he makes the catch. So it's their last chance in this one. Jacob Young will hit next. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And what a play! Ball game.
This pitcher was so close to getting into the history books. She pitched well all game long.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around a game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. She sends a rocket to left. That's her third home run of the series. It's 1-0. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special.
That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Now she'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double and her second hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Bradish checks the runner, and she dives back in safely. Now back to second, and she's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner takes off, hit in the air, left field, and a base hit. Save! She uses this swim move to get around a tag, and she scores. It's 2-1.
Merrill.
Runner at second, nobody out. That one drilled left field. And it gets by him. Here comes Bogarts around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Though she's so dialed in, I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach.
On the ground. Gets it to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. 1 down. So here's the Padres DH. Just a single short of the cycle. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Number 1 played brilliantly despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.